What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Sarlin.
My name is Waffles.
And we're going to be doing the review of RWBY Volume 4, Episode 1. Alright, so we start off with what looks to be this pool, and there are Grimm coming out of it. It looks just like oil.
Yeah, it's like they're coming out of like an oil field. There was a field of just oil pits.
Yeah, and I was talking back as it was happening, is this where they're like slowly being created from? Is there some kind of cavern or something underneath that? What exactly is happening there? So that's a question.
Yeah, so like right next to the oil fields there was the meeting of the evil people.
Yeah, well we've nicknamed them Evil Corp.
Yeah, Evil Corp. You know, and you just the most impactful thing that you first see is Cinder with missing an eye and a big scar on her face. Yeah. And it's very mysterious. As we don't know exactly what happened to her yet.
Yeah, she was in some crazy battle, and right now our assumption is that it's RWBY.
Yeah, that is RWBY. Well, they said the girl with the silver eyes.
Yeah, so we're gonna assume that it was RWBY, and they were like foreshadowing some fight that either A has happened or maybe this was future and now we're going back into the past.
Yeah, something.
Something, yeah.
I also mentioned when Salem came in the room about Cinder having some form of a weakness.
Yeah, that's weird. And it does seem like she was missing an eye based on what they were talking about. It didn't really show it very well, but whatever happened, not only did it mess up her face, her eye, but it also messed up her vocal cords.
Yeah, she couldn't. You couldn't make out anything she said. You heard just like bits of sound coming from her mouth, but nothing really came out.
All right, so then we kind of get to play around with some of the new people in Evil Corp. One of those being a character called Tyrion, who I've actually started to fall for. I don't know what it is with psychotic characters, but he's gonna be one of those that's he's gonna do stuff that's random and he's gonna be fun to watch, but at the same time he's like a giant fire because he's gonna be the one that burns out the quickest.
Dude, I have a feeling he's gonna die very, very quickly.
Yeah,
he's too eager to cause harm.
He's gonna be like Roman.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting seeing how he progresses throughout the series.
Yeah,
and to see how long he lives. How many episodes do you think he's gonna survive?
I honestly don't know. I'm more interested to see if he's able to kill off one of our main characters in the process of, going out himself. I don't know. Or he might live for a really long time. I don't know. Don't know how strong he is, but with how crazy he sounds, and since he's part of this group, he's got to be pretty strong.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty strong. There's going to be something about him. And we also got to see the new group that they're attempting to name, either Ranger or Junior.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I kind of like the sound of Ranger better than Junior, but
I don't know. I do like Junior, but it does kind of make them not sound professional.
Yeah, not sound very like menacing. But you know, they might be underestimated, and that could be a strong point at that point.
That's true.
They did get some new abilities.
Yes, they did. The person I want to talk about the most, of course, my favorite character, so how could that not be, was Nora. And Nora made herself, she stood out. Among all of them, to me, she stood out the most. Yeah. So
this episode seemed to be a lot about Nora.
Yeah.
Nora and John.
And Nora's like newish powers. It did take her longer to like charge up that big ability. I do kind of wish we could have seen more of it actually happening.
Oh yeah, of it actually happening.
Did you notice where it just kind of did the cutscene? You saw the rock fly away, but it didn't show the impact.
It didn't show the impact or anything about what it exactly did.
Yeah.
But when they were going up, RWBY and Nora morphed into one, it seemed like.
Yeah.
And they were doing a spiral.
RWBY grabbed her with her like semblance and then like torpedoed her.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to point out was RWBY was switching magazines, and she was going from lightning to fire, which was an interesting like turn of events for her.
Yeah, it was actually quite amazing to watch.
Yeah, except for I think fire was a bad choice for the tree with John.
It made it very funny though.
It really did. It really did.
It's a great idea. No, bad idea.
He's got a tree. He's using a tree as an arm. Good times.
Yeah. Oh man, speaking of John, that new armor he got
Oh yeah,
with the metal from
yeah,
Pyrrha.
yeah. We're referencing Pyrrha with the metal design there, and you know, one thing about John is I was expecting John to be in like a darker mental state because he lost Pyrrha. I was expecting him to be really bummed out, maybe even turning like almost like in a bad way. That's what I was expecting. Little piece of me was kind of hoping that because it would turn him into this funny character, into this really awesome serious character with this great kind of backstory.
Yep.
But I'm not seeing that just yet, but I could be wrong. It could still happen. I don't know.
Yeah, and it was when he was getting his new armor. I think everybody laughed at the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Not the T-shirt, the sweatshirt.
Yeah, the sweatshirt with the bunny rabbit on it. Yeah. My thing was I didn't originally find it too funny. I saw you laughing, and then my what got me was RWBY was still on the floor and she continues moving her feet and laughing. That was good. That was good.
Yep. And then we saw Wise still rich.
Yeah, Wise still rich, and that ended the episode. So I'm going to guess we're going to go into her story more next episode, hopefully. Don't know.
Yeah, the one person that was never even touched on in this episode was Yang.
Yang and Blake.
And Blake, yeah, Yang and Blake. They were never even touched on in this.
So that's probably what's going to happen within the next episode or two. They're probably going to focus on them, hopefully. Hopefully we'll get to see.
Yeah, hopefully we get more of a main story type feel to it instead of like a side quest.
I really want to see what happens with Yang because my theory back in Volume 3 when Yang lost her arm, I thought that she was going to end up going to, what was his name, Ironwood? I thought she was going to go to Ironwood and get a bionic arm attached to it. And then she was going to become like this strong, awesome fist fighter. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
It's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be good.
You can't wait till episode 2.
Oh, man. I'm pretty psyched about this because I've been waiting a while. I wanted to watch this back when it first came out, and I had to wait. And I'm super, super hyped over this. So I can't wait till we get into episode 2, which I assume we're going to start next week.
Yeah, either next Wednesday or Sunday.
Wednesday or Sunday. All right, guys, that sums up the video. Rate, comment, subscribe.
Have a good day.
Peace.
Peace.